In this episode, we will review both the Coba and Tulum ruins. Tulum is located about an hour and 15 minutes south of Cancun, Mexico, and was built on the coast. Coba was built in the jungle forest, located about an hour inland from Tulum. In this video, we will share with you our experiences visiting Coba and Tulum and give you tips and advice to make your visit the best that it can be. But first, let me introduce you to my family of 4 young children and my wife. We're the Lauricellas, and this review is for you. Coba is a pretty neat place to visit. They are Mayan ruins located in the jungle forest. It can get hot there, so we suggest arriving early. It opens at 8 a.m. We prefer renting a car so that we have the freedom to come and go as we please. Parking costs 50 pesos. The entrance fee is about 65 pesos. Once you enter, you hike for about 5 minutes till you get to the first ruins. It's at that point that you will encounter several tour guides offering their services. I'm sure they give great tours here, but with 4 young children, we declined the tours and opted to explore at our own pace. We explored those first ruins and then continued on to the bike rentals. You can walk the ruins, but in my opinion, it's much better renting bicycles. Bike rentals are 60 pesos per bike. We also hired a bike taxi to carry our 3 youngest children for 90 minutes. The cost for that was 190 pesos. Oh, look, it's time for our review interview. Okay, we're lucky enough to be joined here by Allison Lauricella. She is 11 years old. Allison, we're talking about the Coba ruins today. When you arrived at the ruins, what was your initial thoughts of Coba?
Well, when I arrived, the jungle area was actually really beautiful. Like, the trees were all green, and the ancient ruins looked very ancient. Like, it looked real. Like, it was really cool.
Did you like riding the bicycles in Coba?
Yes, I thought it was one of the best parts because you gotta ride the bikes, and it was really fun. Even the bike taxi for little kids was it looked fun. I didn't go on the bike taxi. I just rode my own bike, but it looked pretty fun. And the breeze, you just could feel the breeze since you were riding the bike.
Did you get upset that your dad was always going faster than you?
That's a lie. He was always in the back taking pictures.
Do you have any advice for future visitors to Coba?
Well, you should definitely wear like tennis shoes and that, and you should probably know your bike size, because if you're going to be riding a bike, you'll probably want to know what size bike you are going to be riding.
Okay. And lastly, Allison, what was your favorite part about visiting the Coba ruins?
I like the bicycle riding. You don't get to do that every day, especially with the ruins. It was really nice. You gotta like ride your bike through the jungle and see ancient ruins.
Well, thank you for joining us, Allison. Renting a bike taxi was a great way to enable our younger children to explore the ruins. And as an added bonus, our bike taxi driver, Caesar, guided us to all the ruins and answered all our questions we had about them. At this particular ruin, it looked as though this bird was posing for us way on top of the ruin. Our bike taxi driver Caesar guided us to all the temple ruins, but the last stop was the biggest temple ruin of them all. We enjoyed our morning visiting the Coba ruins. It was fun. We were grateful not only to see these ruins, but we appreciated that we were allowed to touch, walk, and hike on most of them, making it a very interactive experience. The Tulum ruins are the most famous Mayan ruins in all of Mexico, and for good reason. They were built on the cliffs overlooking the ocean. It's literally a Mayan paradise. Tulum is located about an hour and a half south of Cancun. We rented a car and drove there, as we prefer the freedom to come and go as we please. Parking costs between 50 to 100 pesos. It is a 15-minute walk from where you park to the actual entrance to the ruins. The tour buses drop you off near the parking lot as well, so the walk is unavoidable unless you pay 25 pesos per person to ride the tram. On the way in, we walked, and on the way out, we rode the tram. At the beginning of the walk, as you head towards Tulum, there are restaurants, stores, and attractions. While walking around the shopping area, a man motioned to us to come over to him. He had something he wanted to show us. It was a large, unusual looking reptile. He offered to let the kids hold it. When we went to take a picture, he jumped in front of the reptile and demanded 200 pesos to take a picture. This made me laugh. I mean, that's typical Mexico. I normally would have obliged him and given him the pesos, but I was low on funds, so we declined his offer and moved on. Each kid wanted a memento or souvenir, so we enjoyed shopping there at the stores in Tulum. I got to use my Spanish skills negotiating prices. For example, I bought this skull made out of fishbone for my son Toby. The price started at 1,200 pesos, and after negotiating, we bought it for 550 pesos. Speaking of Toby, he's our review interview. We're joined here today by Toby Lauricella. Toby is 9 years old, and today, Toby, we're talking about the Tulum ruins. My first question for you, Toby, is what things did you like about your visit at Tulum?
I liked walking around the ruins with my family.
Okay. And anything else that you liked about the ruins?
Yeah, I also liked the good view. And, yeah.
Okay. Toby, what advice would you give to those who are considering visiting the Tulum ruins?
I'd say to bring a good amount of water and some shoes because it's really hot there.
Did you get thirsty, Toby?
Yeah.
Okay. And Toby, when we parked our car, there was a stretch where we were walking towards the Tulum ruins where there were some stores and restaurants and attractions. What did you like most about those?
I liked going shopping with my family and getting this cool skull that was made out of fishbone.
What did the skull look like?
It looked like it was like had a headset and then a cap and then it had a face. That's all.
Okay. And why do you think your dad bought that for you?
Because he was nice.
Yeah, your dad is nice. Well, Toby, we got the very much needed important information out of you during this interview, especially that last part I enjoyed. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
After shopping, we made the walk to the actual entrance of the ruins. The cost to enter is 60 pesos per person, but kids are free. So we only had to pay 120 pesos for a family of 6. That's about $6 for the whole family. Not bad. Keep in mind that they only accept pesos, and they don't accept bills larger than 20 pesos. So come prepared. Once we got there, we explored the ruins. The ruins were mostly roped off in Tulum, but they were incredible to see. We had a great day visiting Coba and Tulum ruins. We hope you enjoyed our review. Please like our video and subscribe, as we have other reviews and more coming. Please leave comments or ask questions below. Thanks for watching. Join us on our next episode, where we will be reviewing our visit to the Grand Cenote. See our reaction when we realized that we're not the only ones swimming in the cenote.